My mama don't like you and she likes everyone. And I never.
Okay guys, JK Fitness 151 here, and I've just finished doing the 22 press up challenge for 22 days. I'm only 2 days into it, however, I've just finished making that video, and if you're not up to date with the page, or if you're not up to date with the Instagram, you know what's going there, find out what it's about. I mean, you do 22 press ups for 22 days, and it's for a good cause. I mean, you would be absolutely nuts not to do it. Like, literally, you would be absolutely insane not to do it. Like, you really would. However, and you can't escape by saying, "That's how to do a press up, how to do a press up." Because on this page, I've got that covered on how to do a press up. See, I was prepared. I was thinking ahead. Nah, right, okay. So yeah, JK Fitness 151 here, and today what we're doing? Today we're looking at scoliosis, obviously, and it is the fourth video, as it happens, in the postural deviation little thing I've got going on here, little mini series. So why don't we get into it then? Okay, so what is scoliosis? Now, scoliosis is a term, scoliosis of the lateral spine. See, it's a Saturday thing, man. I shouldn't be doing this. Anyway, so yeah, scoliosis is a lateral downward side of the spine, which is normally straight. It basically makes it go abnormal. And yes, I'm going to get into what that is. Okay, so it's a vertical line in the spine, and you should be able to see it. It'll be somewhere around here. Be kicking about somewhere around here, so you'll be able to see exactly what it is. Okay, so the spine should be straight, as you've seen in the few videos I've had. It should be straight down. But we've had some, I've had like a curve at the top, which is kyphosis. I've had a little curve at the bottom where the stomach sort of like sticks out and the hips stretch forward, which is lordosis. And we've also had sciatica, which, do you know what? I've totally forgot about that one. But if you haven't seen that one, watch it now. Go for it. Watch them all, because it's all good. Because you will come across people who've got these, and you'll be able to put them right yourself, and just send them to this page and be like, "Oh, have you seen this? Have you seen that?" Yeah. Anyway, right. So it's a curve in the spine, and basically it can be viewed from the front or the back of the spine, which you will be able to see is curved. So there are many causes of scoliosis, and obviously if you've got it or you've been diagnosed with it, then you might already know all this, but it's just a refresher. Everyone loves to learn. Everyone should be learning. I love learning, and I love learning again and again and again. I love refreshing my knowledge as well, because that's even better. Okay, so there are three main causes. So why am I putting four things up? There are three main causes for scoliosis, and the first one being congenital scoliosis, which is caused by an abnormal presence at birth. So basically, you're sort of born with it, which it sucks. It really does. I would hate to have a postural deviation like that from birth. However, in this video you'll find out how to sort it out. So there's also a neuromuscular scoliosis, okay, which is the result of an abnormal muscle or nerve, and it can be frequently seen in spinal bifida, and it's a type of birth defect, and it's also caused by one of the neural tubes, and it's basically being defected, and it occurs when the bones in the spine don't turn properly. So that's the result of that. There's also cerebral palsy as well. Cerebral palsy. Yes, that's the one. See, some of these words are just just mad. So yeah, cerebral palsy. If you've ever heard of it, then you know all about it. So I'm not going to bore you with that. However, there's people who are not going to know this. So cerebral palsy is a broad term used to describe a group of chronic palsies, and it's a disorder where the major control of movement is basically being distorted in the spine, and it can help to stop the brain development type of thing. I say help to stop. It basically it can do that. However, it usually develops between the age of 2 and 3, and it's a non-progressive brain disorder as well. So whatever stage you're at, it won't progress. To my knowledge, that's as far as I know. I'm no doctor. I'm a personal trainer, and I'm going to put you guys back together. Okay. Then there is degenerative scoliosis, which, as far as I know, is the result of traumatic injury or illness, and it's basically a bone collapse, and it's can either take major back surgery to sort that one out, or osteoporosis can occur as well, which is the thinning of the bones, which it usually, well, it most commonly occurs when you get past, say, the age of like 50. It mostly occurs between that age. Some people get it a bit earlier, some people get it a bit later. One way to stop osteoporosis is to help get your calcium stores up, so that's vitamin C. But as we all know, you need a bit of vitamin D to help your body absorb vitamin C. And if you didn't know that, then you've learned something already. So now we get into the exercises. Alright, so I've got 2 exercises to show you. And the first one being upward dog, or downward dog. Yeah, upward and downward dog. Okay, so that's the first exercise I've got to show you today. And without further ado, guys, so the first exercise I've got today is up and down dog. Alright, so what we want to start with is, we want to start in a normal plank position, like so. Then what we want to do is, we want to go up, like so, and then we want to bring ourselves down like this, and then back up, like so. And we want to do that for between 10 to 12 repetitions. This is simply because of the fact doing that is enough to give your body the sort of repetition and the movement it would need to help you progress. So that was up and down dog. So I'd recommend between 10 to 12 reps of that, and I would say 3 sets if possible. This is simply because of the fact, like I was saying just a moment ago, it will help your body to progress and then also help to correct the scoliosis that is going on. And I've got one more exercise for you, so without further ado, let's go back to where we started. Okay, so that was the upward and downward dog. Alright, so the next exercise I've got for you, and the final exercise for today, is going to be the step down and one arm reach. Okay, so for the final time today, are you ready? 3, 2, 1. The second exercise we've got right now is, we have the leg and arm extension with, wait 2 seconds. With an exercise ball or a fit ball. Okay, now these are brilliant exercises to do at the gym, or they're very good to do at home, which, you know, ideally these are exercises that I want everyone to be able to do at home. So that's exactly why I'm giving you these exercises right now. So what we want to do is, we want to start with the ball on the floor. That would be preferable. And then what we want to do is, we want to get onto the ball. And what we're going to do now is, it can be a little bit tricky, so I'm going to try and show you as much as possible. So what we want to do is, we want to stretch out one arm and one leg, but it's also the opposite as well. So that's what we do. And we want to start with going like so. And then obviously we swap this as well. Now it can be a little bit distorted at first, or it can be a really a tricky one to sort of fathom out. And I do understand that. I do understand it can be quite difficult with balance. However, doing that, I'd recommend doing 5 on each side. So 5 on the left side, 5 on the right side, and I'd say do 3 sets of that, and that will. Oh, sorry about that. That will help you out. That will help you out massively with this exercise, and also with helping with scoliosis as well. So that's the 2 exercises I've got to show you today, and I hope you've enjoyed that. And yeah, this one, like I say, it can be a tricky one, and I know I introduced a different exercise at the beginning. I think it was the 1-arm reach. I decided to scrap that simply because I feel this one is better. I wanted an easy exercise that anyone can do, and anyone can do this one. You can also do it without the exercise ball as well, but obviously if you're not that comfortable doing it without this, that's perfectly fine. That's exactly why I've given this one, because I wanted an easy one that everyone can do. And yeah, thanks for watching, and there's another cut to come, so don't worry. And that was the 2 exercises for today to help you sort out, or I say sort out, to help you correct scoliosis. Now, if you've enjoyed the video, brilliant, that's exactly what I want. And you know, if you like it that much, subscribe so you can see more stuff every week. You know, it's brilliant. And also follow the page and follow Instagram as well, and you'll be up to date with all the latest things you can imagine. So little things like, you know, what is vitamin C, what is vitamin D, you know, the little things not everybody knows. What are antioxidants? That was one I covered not so long ago. Caffeine as well. What is caffeine? What does it do? And why is it good for you? And why can it be bad for you? You know, you would be absolutely insane not to do it. You really would. But with all that said, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next week. And the next one is going to be for if your feet sort of, say this is normal and they sort of stick out like so they sort of face outwards. It's a common postural defect. Yeah, so I'll see you next week, and we will talk about duck feet, because that isn't also what it's known as. It's sort of a nickname. But yeah, I'll have some correctional exercises and maybe even some stretches to help you get your legs in working order, because we've worked the upper body and now we're going to work the lower body. You know, we're going to keep it good, we're going to absolutely smash it. Okay, so until then, I'll see you guys next week.